Hey there, everyone who's just tuning in here, doing a YouTube live here, getting ready for what could be a stormy evening tonight across Northwest Ohio, Southeastern Michigan. I'm getting ready for the noon show that you can check out over on the TV in about 12 minutes from now, but I wanted to do a Facebook, or this is a YouTube live, to give you guys a chance and opportunity to ask some questions, and we might just roll this right into the showtime so you can kind of see what's going on behind the scenes, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you guys have as well. So I'm going to be as you know, with social distancing, everything that's going on here, we're broadcasting live from home. So I'm kind of doing the behind the scenes work that gets us necessary to get us on the air here. So you're going to see a little bit of chaos here of what's going on behind the scenes. But I thought this would be kind of interesting just to give a chance to talk to you guys and check out, see what's going on. So make sure I got my phone on me because I'm going to call into the station. I'm going to let you guys get a chance to come on in here. Let me know where you're watching from. There we go. Just got the notification that we are live on YouTube. Put my earpiece in. I'm going to call the TV station because this is what we do to hear what's going on back in the studio. We'll get that all set up. And when you guys are just tuning in, let me know how things are going. Let me know what questions that you might have for tonight. I see we've got some more people coming in. Good to see you guys. Nick down in Findlay, good to see you. We've got Signet checking in down on I-75. Good to have you along down in Signet. Glad to have you with us for our, let's call this YouTube Live. It's our weather hangout. I've missed you guys. Usually we do more of these weather hangouts, but with technology, it's been a little more difficult. So we're just kind of getting back on this. And I wanted a good opportunity to say hello and give you an opportunity to ask any questions, of course, with our threat for strong or severe weather potentially on the way for tonight. Sandra down in Rising Sun says hello, good to see you. We've got Tad in Wasion, Bruce and Willard. We've got Steve in Port Clinton, Carly in Metamora. Good to have you guys along. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this link. If you guys can hold on for a second here, you're going to get a lot of this on this hangout. I'm going to be doing about 7 things at once. But keep your questions and comments coming in. I'll do my best to answer them. And I'm going to get some shout outs when I see more comments coming in here. So good to have you guys along. So we're about 10 minutes from the show. So I'm just wrapping up some last minute graphics. I'm just getting ready to start putting the finishing touches on things. Okay, so who else we got coming in? No, not a lot of first alerts. You'll hear it at the beginning. Why? What's up? Oh, maybe not quite that much. And for all of you that are watching out on YouTube, I promise I'm not talking to myself right now. Remember, I've got my earpiece in here, so I'm talking with some of our awesome engineers back at the television station. We're just getting things lined up again. Our noon show is just about to begin in 9 minutes from now. All right, let me go back up the list, give you guys some shout-outs. We've got Sandusky, Sylvania, Defiance, Carrie. Gail says, hard to hear. How's the audio? Can you guys hear me okay? East Side says, hello, good afternoon, Jill. We've got Brian from down in Findlay, says another one in Findlay. Yeah, Findlay's always been great to us. Thank you guys for tuning in and trusting us with storm coverage. Patricia's one of those down in Findlay, hoping for a good storm. We've got Christy from Luna Pier. Says that you're currently in a meteorology college course and enjoying learning all about this. Well, you might get a first-hand crash course when it comes to severe weather tonight, especially up in Luna Pier. Looks like the threat for some of these storms could potentially be maybe even a little bit higher as we go into southern Michigan, but we'll talk about that. I'll show you the hour-by-hour forecast coming up. We've got Genoa, we've got Fostoria, Mommy, and Bono checking in. Hey, State Route 2, how's it going over there? Glad to have you guys along. Okay, so you can see the big graphic that we have on here right now. Of course, this is tracking. Can you guys see fine? I just want to make sure. Is the stream fine? Looks like we're lagging just a little bit. I think the computer's hurting a little bit. We're trying to do about 10 things at once, so we're maybe a little bit overdone with what we can squeeze in here, but we're trying to do as many things as we possibly can. Of course, with one screen working at the time. All right, so we've got our graphics up and running. Let's look at what's going on with this. We had, of course, our initial round of showers and storms earlier this morning, and now there's just a few lingering showers that are overhead. I'm not seeing comments coming in, so it makes me think we might have We might have hit a snag. We might have hit the edge of the internet capacity that we have. I'm going to try and shut some things down, and hopefully we can get this a little bit back on track. Let's see if we can get the interwebs up and running a little bit better. If you guys can, let me know if you're seeing me. Type in the comments and let me know. Because everything on my end looks like we're still streaming fine. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to hope that you guys can hear me. I'm going to hope that you guys can see the graphics that I'm throwing up here as well. And maybe just on YouTube, it looks like it's just lagging maybe just a little bit here. I'm going to try to maybe restart the YouTube studio, and we'll see if that gets us up and running. Okay, so I'm going to assume that we're still doing good. Temperatures are really warming up here. 55 degrees, latest reading in Toledo. It's now jumped up to 62 in Fremont, 58 in Ottawa. You're going to see some big jumps as we go over the next few hours. I'm talking temperature jumps that might be more like 5 to 10 degrees per hour when things really start cranking up later on this afternoon. You can see just how warm it is. It's 68 degrees down in Indianapolis. It's 71 back across parts of Illinois right now, and it's nearly 70 degrees already before noon down towards Cincinnati. So you can really see why we're expecting the potential for some stronger storms. This is a big time warm up for early in the month of April. And when you get temperatures these warm and we got a cold front coming in for tonight, of course, that is the perfect recipe for the potential for storms. There's that southerly wind that's going to kick in this afternoon for us. All right, here we go. Hour by hour forecast. Latest timing on this one says by about 10 to 11 p.m., those storms are going to be cranking right into Toledo. And I expect that we should see the potential for large hail. That's probably the biggest threat for us. Of course, it's a brief heavy downpours, but this line will be moving relatively quickly, and also the potential for lots of lightning. Now, of course, anytime we talk about severe weather, I know the number one question that we get is, what is the potential for tornadoes? And with this setup, there is some potential across especially southern Michigan. But when these storms come together into a straight line, many times they have a real tough time holding the tornado potential. So I'm not going to say the tornado potential is zero, because it's not for tonight, but it does seem like it's low. We'll have to see exactly how these storms kind of interact with each other and what happens in the atmosphere. Audio. Okay, I see a lot of you guys saying audio, so I'm guessing my audio might have gone out. You guys tell me. I think I might be back. We might have resuscitated the live stream. I tried to do as best I could. So you guys tell me how things are doing, if you could hear what I was just talking about with the threat for severe weather, or if I completely cut out. I tried to do my best, but I think I'm taxing my internet about as much as I possibly can here with all these windows that are open up and running. Let's try to do this. Here's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to keep the hour-by-hour forecast up, so you guys can see that. At least you could see what's going on. Okay, I'm going to close this, and let's see. Hey, okay, let's see if the stream starts working a little bit better. There you go. Okay, audio's all good. Okay, good. You guys could hear me. Could you guys hear me that whole time? You could see me and hear me the whole time? Because I'm telling you, it was like my computer was on fire. So I'm trying to do about 6 things at once. You can hear me, but I'm not that loud. Okay. You can see and hear. Okay, perfect. Okay. I shut a few things down to try and get the stream back up and running a little bit better. But obviously, I had to shut a few things down. Let me just bring me up full. Hey, guys. Good to see you. So we're live on YouTube right now. We're doing this. I've got about 3 minutes. I just heard Amanda Faye in my ear. She's getting ready to do the noon broadcast. You guys are saying I'm quiet. Let me see if I can turn this up. Hold on. I think I'm up as loud as I can go on the audio stream. Blast. Sorry, guys. I'm trying. Maybe I'll sit a little bit closer. Here, maybe you can hear me. Okay, so some of you are saying use headphones, helps out a little bit. Hey, thanks a lot, guys. I hope you understand. I'm trying to just get the information out for you, and I want to do these hangouts. I miss doing our hangouts that we do so often, but Obviously, a little bit taxing for the home internet that we have. All right, about 2 minutes until we're going to go live, and I'm going to probably have to shut everything down since it's giving me as many hiccups as possible. Okay, get your questions in for tonight. I'm going to do another one of these weather hangouts later on today when the storms are just starting to bubble up. I think maybe closer towards 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock, something like that. I'm going to do another one later tonight. But we've got about a minute until the noon broadcast starts, so get your weather questions in. Christy says, do you think hail will be big enough to produce thunderstorms warnings? Yes, Christy, I think that's a very good possibility. Nick says, when will the vertical development of the thunderstorms start? Likely in central Michigan, sometime between 4 and 7 p.m. Probably closer towards that 7 p.m., not the 4 p.m. How big of a hail are we going to have, Tabitha? Of course, it varies, but many spots that get the largest hail, I'm talking 1 to 2 inches, so maybe as large as a quarter to a ping pong or golf ball size hail. So if you've got a car, move it inside. Melody says, how much of a threat in Lenawee County? You're going to get some storms tonight. I think there's a real good chance for that one. Heather's asking, any tornado chance? Again, the number one question we always get is, what about the tornado chance? And I think it's higher across central and southern Michigan. As those storms come together, it becomes less of a chance. All right, so we're just getting ready to get into the noon broadcast, and we'll see you guys coming up in a little bit.